I had started my own family, and I was having, well, I didn't live in, I lived in for 2 years, and literally there was no security here at the university, so the residence life on call people were security. So if there was something went wrong on campus, we were the ones that were called out. And of course, I didn't have, when I first started here, I didn't have any professional residence life staff. I had to use student staff as my chief residents. And of course, if something happened in the middle of the night, guess who got called because they didn't feel comfortable handling it. So I would get called out. And it got to the point where I wouldn't even sleep Friday and Saturday nights because I knew inevitably between probably 3 and 5 o'clock I'd get called out for something. And so I slept on Sunday all day because I couldn't sleep. That's just the way it was. You know, I still, I was getting called out even though I lived off campus, but I had young children. And so when I moved over in career development, no more on call, you know, and you talk about, I had a life. I could go places, I could do things. I wasn't glued to Upper Iowa University every weekend because, you know, inevitably we were still on call. And even though like Rick was on call and he again was the only professional other than, you know, it was like Rick and I, who again would get called out if there was any kind of an emergency. So that's why it was good, is that I began to have a life. And then when I went back into the Dean of Students position, I lost my life again, but that's all right. It wasn't quite that bad, and we had a few more professional staff. But at that point, one of the first things that Dr. McKay asked me to do was create a campus security office. And so I did that. So it was under my administration that we did that. And then also as a part of that, after we kind of got the campus security thing going, Ron Emel was my director of campus security, and I asked him then to start the emergency management process and develop plans for us in case of power outages and all those kinds of things. So, you know, I'm very proud I didn't have to be told to do that one, but I did that.